Hello and welcome to the Trade For Me channel. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate how to install and configure the 3-bar play indicator with alert for thinkorswim from tradeforme.money. This indicator was created by me, but the strategy was invented and popularized by trader Wesley. He is a really wonderful mentor. If you hadn't had an opportunity to check out his YouTube channel, go check out the Live Traders YouTube channel. I'm not affiliated with Live Traders in any way. I just think it's a really great resource, and I think that Jared is a terrific teacher. Without further ado, what we're going to do is after we've downloaded our indicator package, it just comes as a zip file. We're going to open up thinkorswim, go to Studies, edit Studies, import. We're going to navigate to the folder. There's a file in the folder with the same name as the folder with the file extension .ts. That is our ThinkScript study. We're going to double click that and it is installed. So now we're going to search for it, add it to the chart, gear icon, and we are presented with our options. We have an option for a long or short bias, the Ignitor multiple. The Ignitor multiple is essentially the multiple of times greater than the average bar range should be. So for example, this setup requires that the first bar, the Ignitor bar, is the first bar of the move, and it has to be at least 2 times greater than the average bar. The Ignitor volume multiple is the same logic. So our volume needs to be more than 2 times average volume. The lookback period defines the period for which that volume in the Ignitor will be calculated. The bar 2 Ignitor percent is the upper percentage range that bar 2 must be in. And so if you're familiar with the strategy, you know that bar 2 needs to be in the upper 50% of the range of bar 1. The trigger range min and trigger range max options are both to basically give a little bit of leeway. So you can have relatively equal highs. And so what you want to set these to is some value that's like a little bit above and a little bit below, so that when that bar 2 has a high that's a tiny bit above or a little bit below, it can still pick up on this setup. All right, so you can play with those options and kind of dial them in. I find that the defaults here work really well, but again, you can play with that and you can determine what's best for you. Show arrows is just an option that will put an arrow under the bars. The bars are colored on the chart, which we'll see in just a moment. And then we have an option for an alert sound. So the alert sound is very nice when you add this to a flexible grid. You can have, 5 or 6 charts or 10 charts or however many charts you want up. And then if the pattern sets up, you will get an audible alert from the thinkorswim application when the pattern begins to set up. And depending on what time frame you're trading, that might give you enough time to do a quick technical analysis to determine if that's a trade that you would like to take. So in this example, let's do a short bias. I'm going to leave all the default settings. You have some other options down here, so you can color the bars and the arrows and such. So we're just going to leave the default settings. We're going to hit apply, and we're going to take a look at this 2-minute chart from today. This was from this morning, and this was upstart. And so we can see there was a short 3-bar play here. And so what we're looking for is that first bar penetrates the lowest low for a short position. The second bar is in the lower 50% of the first bar for a short. And then we're looking for that minimum of 2R. So, of course, I didn't actually do a technical analysis on this chart, so there may or may not have been some resistance below, but this setup worked really nice for the demonstration, and so I won't go into all that at this time. But that is how you can set this indicator up. The indicator also comes with a scan, and the scan code is provided in the download package. So you can install the scan and you can continue scanning throughout the day for these setups. in different time frames. So I hope you like this video. I hope you find it helpful, and I hope you find this indicator helpful. If you do, please like and subscribe to the channel, and happy trading.